Just 18 months ago, I was struggling to make 3K a month, despite working non-stop. The problem was that I was stuck in the freelancer trap, constantly chasing clients, undercharging for my services, and handling everything myself. I was good at what I did, but that wasn't translating into the business I wanted. I realized that most agency owners fail not because they lack talent, but because they're trying to fly solo through storms and unfamiliar territory. They're handling every aspect of the business without a navigation system. That's when I developed what I call the acquisition engine, a predictable way to attract, sign, and retain high-ticket clients. The key insight was understanding that running an agency is like piloting an aircraft. You might be an excellent pilot, but if you're also trying to be the navigator, the flight engineer, and radio operator all at once, you're headed for turbulence. What transforms struggling agencies into thriving businesses isn't working harder, it's having an experienced co-pilot who's navigated these skies before and can guide you through the journey with a proper flight plan. My acquisition engine follows this exact formula. PB plus O plus C plus PA times S equals R. Personal brand is about positioning yourself as an authority, not just another service provider. Most agency owners hide behind their name, but clients want to work with people they trust, not faceless businesses. Outreach isn't about cold DMs, but strategic conversations that build relationships. Content positions you as the go-to expert and attracts ideal clients on autopilot, and paid ads amplify your message to the right audience. Sales becomes natural when you've positioned yourself correctly, and the result is revenue. Consistent, predictable income from high-ticket clients who value your expertise. Let me show you how this works in practice. So Faisal came to me making 3K a month, working 50, maybe 60 hours a week. After implementing our system, within 90 days, he tripled his revenue to 10K a month, built a team, quit his day job, and started working with clients who valued his expertise. Joel was stuck at 6 to 7K a month, working non-stop. Or in his own words, he's working like a dog. And with my guidance, he scaled to 20K a month in revenue, raised his prices, and reduced his workload by nearly 15, 20 hours a week. None of these students had huge audiences or massive portfolios. They simply needed the right navigation system and someone to help them implement it. Here's exactly how I work with agency owners who join my program. Now, unlike other gurus or coaches out there who have also maybe started on a similar journey to as I have now, this isn't information I've picked from YouTube or Google and I've just put it in a document and I'm just sending it to you and I'm calling it my program. I'm running a live testing lab with my own agency. I test every strategy with my own clients. Whenever something works, I document it meticulously, creating frameworks from real-world results. Then from those strategies that worked with my own agency, I then teach it to my students, creating a powerful feedback loop. So I'm constantly gathering data from my businesses, refining the system with each success and each challenge. So then when I work together with my students, I plug it directly into their ecosystems. And the way we do that is we have bi-weekly calls through Zoom or through Google Meets, where I have these conversations with them. They have my support through WhatsApp, so they can contact me daily, and they have access to all of my guides, my systems and frameworks for lifetime. So whenever they feel like they're ready to read back through it, they can do so whenever they want. Where I know that those strategies and those systems that I've developed for my own agency can now work for other agency owners, that's the beauty of why I'm doing what I do. Because I can see firsthand how impactful it can be to someone's life through financial means, through time location, through time freedom, from a passion perspective where they can actually run the businesses they actually had the vision of actually running when they wanted to start a business in the first place. And now where I can see the success stories coming in left, right and center from Faisal, from Joe, Sammy and Naz, even Charlie and Ronan. They join me when they're at about 2 to 3K a month and they're currently 8K a month in revenue. So we aim to get 10K a month by the end of April. So to implement the acquisition engine in your agency today, just follow these 3 steps. First, build your personal brand. Start positioning yourself as the face of your agency. Create a simple authority bio that highlights your unique approach and the specific transformation you deliver. Then audit your social profiles to ensure that they reflect this positioning. Even if you are just starting out, you can just start creating content that demonstrates your expertise. Second, we want to implement strategic outreach. Identify 10 to 15 potential clients, research them thoroughly instead of cold pitching them. And please, 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 please do not cold pitch. Engage with their content first. Start genuine conversations. Focus on building relationships first, not selling. This approach converts at 5 times the rate of traditional cold outreach. Third, we want to develop our content engine. Create 3 pieces of content that directly addresses your ideal client's biggest pain points. Focus on providing actual value, not just promotional material. Consistency with even a small content calendar will position you as an authority faster than you think. These 3 steps alone can start transforming your agency within weeks, even before adding paid ads or refining your sales processes. Before implementing this exact system, my typical day started at around 6 a.m. with anxiety about deliverables, followed by 12 hours of non-stop work and client worries. I'd fall asleep worrying about bills, worrying about this client, worrying about that work I forgot to do, that work I had no time to do. It wasn't the life to live. Now, thank God, I don't wake up with none of those crippling worries. I wake up without that anxiety. Spend focused time on strategic work, take client calls only 3 days a week, and have the evenings and weekends completely free. This transformation is not about money. It's about transforming your life. So that's the system. Straightforward, proven, and effective. I've laid it all out without hiding the important stuff or mystifying the process. If you want to implement this with your own agency, I've created Agency Roadmap, a 120-day mentorship program where I'll work directly with you to install this system into your agency. It includes the bi-weekly strategy calls, the daily WhatsApp support, and all of my frameworks and templates, and a community of like-minded agency owners. I'll keep it simple. There's no complicated funnels, there's no upsells, there's no bait and switch tactics. If this simply resonated with you, just drop me a message on Instagram. The handle will be somewhere on this video with the word Copilot. And we'll have a straightforward conversation about whether we're a good fit to work with each other. Now, I only work with 3, maybe 4 new agency owners each month because I'm committed to driving and delivering results, not just collecting students like the bloody Infinity Stones. So that's it. No pressure tactics, just an honest offer to help you build the legacy you've been working toward. Best of luck. See you on the other side.